Welcome back. This is going to be part 2 of our Kristina Let's Play. So, we left off with our two very capable cities, and we have just gotten into the golden age for the classical era. We put down points where we would like to build cities, and I just want to elaborate as to why I chose these spots. So, over here, we would be next to a lake, which is freshwater, so it would be giving us extra housing. As well, we have a lot of strategic resources to help production, such as these quarries. We would get marble, horses, and we would get bonuses from the World Wonder. The exact same reasons as to why I want a city here. We would get luxury resources from cocoa. We would get all of these great woods that we could chop down. And the mountains provide great adjacency bonuses for both campuses and holy sites. Over here, we have the extra food from the volcano, a river for fresh water, diamonds, stone. It just makes production, food, and the growth of the city easier, so we can place down more districts. And here we have wine, again a river, cotton, iron, rice over here, and lots of woods to chop down for production. And again, cocoa, a great campus location due to the adjacency bonus from the mountains and the geothermal fissures. And woods. So, to start off, we're gonna choose our dedication. Now, I wanted to get monumentality later in the game, but I'll settle for getting it now, because we're able to purchase builders and settlers with faith, and they're also cheaper to purchase with gold. So I'm going to go for that now and use it to my advantage to purchase settlers and workers, and hopefully replace these city markers with actual cities. I think that another important thing to consider is that our military strength is quite low, and whilst Tamiris and Menelik aren't necessarily close, they could be inclined to go to war with us in the future. So we should build walls and grow our military a little bit, just so we can be prepared in case they do want to attack us. I think that, so we can currently purchase almost 2 settlers. We'll be able to buy 2 within 5 turns. Currently we can purchase 1. And builders, I think we'll just purchase 1 with gold. I believe the 2 cities I'm going to go for first in my expansion is going to be this one, just to keep the empire whole. And this one for the exact same reason. And then hopefully I can expand like this later on. So we'll purchase a settler in Stockholm and change their production from a settler to a I think to ancient walls, so that we can get started on that defensive game. New quests from city-states. One of them is to train a spearman, which would go hand in hand with our current goals. Construct a government plaza, train a spearman, recruit a great writer, train a spearman again, train a spearman. Wow, alright, well, currently, if we train a spearman, we will get 3 envoys from 3 different city-states. So we will definitely get on that as soon as we can. We're gonna link up this warrior with the settler and escort him to there. As for this scout, we're trying to get him over here to see the situation around the north part of the Wonder. It might take a while, but we're in no rush.
Thousands have lived.
We discovered irrigation. Doesn't really help us too much. Nothing to irrigate yet. Soon enough, it'll be the cocoa here. As for our next tech, I'm gonna go for currency. Hopefully, I already have it boosted, and hopefully we could put down some commercial hubs to help us out economically. I Ethiopia is expanding very, very aggressively, and they're doing very well. That's unfortunate to have this guy come into the city as soon as our warrior light leaves. So there we go. We have become the first to settle Rodinia, which I assume is this part of the continent, just named differently for some reason. To start us off in our new city, I think... We don't really need a granary or the housing, but the ancient walls, we could get those right out of the way. And we're going to purchase a builder using gold. Help them out early on. Let's try to scare off this archer. I don't want to risk him pillaging my holy site. This builder. Alright, first we're going to take the diamond mines. We got the boost for that. And let's see if we can trade the diamonds for anything. 5 gold per turn, that's perfect. Usually 5 gold per turn for 30 turns, you know, it's 150 gold, so you can take that right away, but I like to take it as gold per turn. It's just personal preference, really. Or, you know, if you need immediate gold, or if you want better economics over a longer period of time. Up to you either way. So, we could build a mine there. However, that would be a good holy site, would it not? Actually, no, it wouldn't, because of the diamond mine. So, make it a mine in that case. Gets us some more era score. And gives us food and production. It's almost as if I didn't even improve the tile. I feel like that was a waste. Sadly, we lost our settler. I mean, our scout there. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're going to finish off this archer here, hopefully. I just noticed we don't have any iron close to us or in our empire. The closest that I can see is this, and I'm definitely not settling in the desert just for iron. A tundra city down here might be viable, though. It has the jade, gypsum, deer. It would struggle with food, but maybe it wouldn't have to grow that much. As for our final use of this builder, I think we're gonna chop down some rainforest to get population and production underway. I'm gonna remove this tack, and I'll keep this warrior in the city. So we have discovered currency, which opens up the ability to construct commercial hubs for us. But those will be secondary priority. Once we discover drama and poetry, we will focus on putting theater squares in our cities. I think we scared off that archer, and if anybody gets him, Geneva or Leventa will take care of him. We're able to buy another settler with faith, which I said I would put here, and I still stand by that. That is exactly what I will do. I will send him over there on his own. The game recommends to put it down there. I still strongly disagree. I feel like the bonuses from these mountains are way more worthwhile than any of these crappy tiles. So here we are. We're one turn away from being able to build a theater square. So I wouldn't want to use too much production time. Potentially a granary might be worth it. I think we're only able to build the one district. Yeah, we have constructed one, which was our holy site, out of 2 possible. I think we're just gonna build another warrior, and After that, get started on the theater square. Oh, here we go. We've discovered drama and poetry, which means that in 4 turns we'll get started on our theater district. To focus on our next civic, I think we'll go for theology to go hand in hand with our current faith output. And we're also going to get an envoy, which is great. I'm going to send this warrior back and send the scouts to there. Oops. We got 3 extra era score for our very great campus, and sadly disruption did destroy this mine, but quite honestly I'm going to remove it as an improvement. It was not helping us out at all. Alright, so for the next project in Orebro, the city lacks production, and that is a worry. We should potentially be thinking about building some improvements to help out, but I don't see anything that could immediately help. Just a mine there, really, but that is all we would have. We could also purchase these tiles and build a mine here and chop the woods down. That's a bit expensive. I think I really want to get the pyramids. I might get started on building those and purchase a builder here for 85 faith, which we'll be able to do in 2 turns. And I will have him use up these 2 tiles. Within 2 turns, we'll expand to this one, so I'm not going to purchase it. And I'm going to bring this warrior back. We are getting scouted by Scythia now, which is worrying. Wow, they have so much military strength between them. I don't think that they're at war. They're not, but they're not friendly with each other either. So Tamiris is asking for open borders and is offering me 3 gold, 11 diplomatic favor, and 2 gold per turn. Basically, she's offered me 60 gold. I'll take it because she's our friend. I don't see her as an immediate threat. What's scary is that I think she's going to lose this city and that Menelik will expand as a result. Stockholm finished its warrior, and we said we would get on with the theater square, which we will place down here. And we can finally find this city, Linkoping. We are going to also purchase the aforementioned builder and purchase another builder here. Wow, builders are very cheap at this point because of monumentality. Only 180 gold. We could also purchase a spearman, but we're going to purchase a worker for now to help out here. As for the first production of our new city, I believe that we can just get started on a district. The question is which one. You know what? We are going to put down a holy site right here, first turn, and after that we'll put down a theater square somewhere. Gonna use this builder, get this cocoa, got some great gold output, and we can start a new trade route. Lisbon wants us to send a trade route. I believe that that is a fairly safe way to do it, so there we go. We got an envoy with them. 4 extra gold per turn, or sorry, 2 extra gold in the capital and in every market or lighthouse building. So when we build markets, we will be getting an extra +2 gold per turn from them, which is fantastic. Use this builder. As I said, we're going to make this a mine, potentially make that a mine, and chop down these woods. We are actually going to have to purchase that since we purchased this tile. It takes us longer to expand which was my mistake. I should have checked beforehand, but it is what it is. Alright, now we're 16 turns away from the pyramids, and I believe we would have it in the bag. If we could do anything else with this builder, instead of putting a mine there, we could go clear that jungle tile, which is what we're going to make him do. I'm going to purchase this chocolate tile, and again, put plantation on it, and we're going to sell our chocolates. Nobody seems, not, at least Tamiris doesn't seem interested in them. What about Menelik? 7 gold per turn for 30 turns. Okay. And you know what? I'm also going to gift it to him in hopes of bettering the relations between us. Yeah, he's still not too happy. It worries me. It really does. 1 charge left on this builder. What would be the best thing for us? Probably to clear some jungle out of the way. We're going to use... Ooh, the scout came down from up north. So he can explore what's happening here. Which is perfect. We're going to use this warrior. Scare off the scout. And now we're 10 turns away from the pyramids. Hopefully nobody nabs them. 3 gold per turn for horses and open borders. Alright. I'm not using my horses anyway.
We can no more.
We have finished the walls in Jönköping. So I would like to get a campus down here. This one would be a very strong one. Or a theater square, or a holy site. I believe that the city will grow very fast due to the amount of volcanic soil that it's on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a granary to help out with the housing. That'll bring us up to 6. And when we get to 7 population, we'll be able to put down 3 districts. And I want that to be a holy site here, a campus here, and a theater square wherever. So you got to think ahead. I would really wish that the game would let you build taller cities. Taller being the term that describes like higher population and higher quality. But to be honest, once you get to 7 population, that's like the ideal place for a city to be. That's because of the low amount of production that is found in the game. Like if you look anywhere here, all of my cities strongly struggle with production. There needs to be better ways to get production in this game, such as with trade routes or something like that. We can deploy 1 envoy, and I'm going to send it to Geneva in hopes of getting their Caesarean ship soon. Because when we train our spearmen, we will get it. This scout, we're going to send him over here. Oh, there's a camp here. That explains some things. Definitely explains some things. Okay. I think that workers cost 195, so we are able to purchase one. I kind of want to get one into Stockholm. Clear out that useless jungle and woods. We're going to get our warrior here to clear out that barbarian camp, hopefully without any issue. And here, we're going to clear these 3 jungle tiles. Who do they belong to? All 3 do belong to Stockholm. Perfect.
If I were again.
So, here we go. There's a lot of barbarians over here that Babylon is not taking care of, which is very worrying. I don't know if my warrior is gonna manage to keep up his HP to even attack the encampment. Yeah, he's definitely gonna have to heal. So we're starting to clear this away, and when we do this, we're actually gonna finish the theater square, so that's perfect. We're gonna have to build a granary in Stockholm for sure because we are having a housing crisis in the city. We do not have enough housing for the population, and we wanted to reach at least 7 because, you know, for the 3 district bonus, or the ability to build 3 districts. If I had to choose the next district I would build, I think that somebody wanted us to build a diplomatic quarter. Or no, it's a government plaza. In that case, I would go for the government plaza. Just to get it out of the way. But actually, potentially a commercial hub would be good too, since we wouldn't have one in the Empire otherwise. And the government plaza would only give us 1 envoy, which isn't that great, considering that the city-state already has a Caesarian as well. I'm gonna go for engineering, and hopefully get aqueducts established in some places. And for my civic, I'm gonna go for political philosophy to unlock the different types of government. I'm gonna automate exploration with this guy. We're gonna promote this warrior and start easing off these barbarians. Gonna finish this granary here, or not. I guess not. It's a lot of military presence there. And archers, yikes. Yeah, this warrior's gonna have to go back, and we're gonna have to purchase a spearman. There we go, though. We got the Caesarian ship, and we got all of those envoys with Leventa, Geneva, and Yerevan. Now, the only thing to remain is to recruit a great writer and to build a government plaza. Orebro has... Oh my god, were we actually 1 turn away? Unbelievable. Who built it? An unmet player has finished... That is so aggravating. And all we get out of it is 96 production. That's ridiculous. Oh, man. We were so close. Well, we're gonna go for the granary, since we have no housing in the city. Stockholm could potentially finish the Oracle. Before that gets taken away from us as well, right? Yeah, let's give it a try. This scout is gonna have to retreat, and this warrior as well. Oh, he is getting so chased. Orebro used that production very well. I think that it should build walls as well. I'm gonna send this spearman over there. Hopefully he can clear out the camps for us. Man, we did not take care of the barbarians well enough, and this scout is now very, very low. They could pillage the plantations. I'm gonna have to buy a warrior. Hopefully that'll be able to take care of it. I'm gonna heal the scout here and attack this encampment. Heal up this warrior. Hopefully we can also renew our friendship with Tamiris. Thankfully we can. Sadly a warrior showed up, and we are not in a position to fight. Hopefully a promotion will be able to save our spearmen. I'm gonna go for the Great Library and Governor title from Recorded History. As for our new government, either a classical republic or autocracy. I'm going to go for Classical Republic for the housing, amenity, and the great people points. I rarely go for oligarchy. Sometimes I go for autocracy, though. 2 era score for that. Okay, we're going to get 2 gold from all trade routes, 2 influence points per turn. We're going to reduce unit maintenance by 1 gold per turn. And as for a second economic policy, I think Corvée. Speed up building the Oracle. I really hope this spearman survives. Thankfully, Tamiris is very friendly with us. I only wish that Menelik felt the same way.
It is not that
We have no promotion for the spearman, but we can at least grab the encampment before he falls in battle. He got us 45 gold and 3 era score for doing that, so his service has been useful. Gonna have to retreat a warrior back into the city to heal him. Send these warriors out to push back the barbarians. We can yet again purchase a settler with faith, which I will do. And I'm gonna go take this city right here. So the granary has been completed in Jönköping, so we can get started on any of the 3 districts we mentioned before. We're going to start off with the holy site here. Or actually, why don't we start with the theater square? It doesn't matter where we put it. I believe if we actually get this tile from Stockholm, which they won't be using anyway, we can get adjacency bonuses from the Oracle once it's complete. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll place the theater square down here. We can send an envoy, which we will send to Leventa to get Caesarian ship. Another 2 era score for us, and even more diplomatic favor for us. We're going to heal up that warrior, and hopefully we can push back against the barbarians. We are actually able to buy a archer this turn, which is great for defense. Sadly, this warrior is definitely not going to be able to fight the archer. Hopefully this guy can do it. I'm going to purchase... actually, I'm not going to purchase an archer just yet. But I will send my settler over here. We have a flood in Orebro, which took out our farm, but in reality only made it better. We will get them a builder soon enough to repair the farm over there. We absolutely have to fight these archers now, hopefully. We might lose 1 warrior, but it'll have been worth it. They've been terrorizing us. Of course, they go for the weakest unit. The AI most usually does. But in doing so, we did manage to take him out. I'm going to go for shipbuilding, because when I get this city down here, I will be able to get naval units out from there. And I will purchase a... Actually, I wanted to purchase an archer, but I feel like a builder is more useful in either of these cities. I'll purchase it in Orebro immediately with gold, and then I'll purchase it with faith in Jönköping. I feel like I pronounce it differently every time, but it is what it is. Since we reached 7 population here, we are able to build yet another district. I'm feeling either a theater square or a commercial hub. Most likely a theater square. And I will put it right in the middle of the desert here. +1 culture doesn't really matter to me that much. I'm very, very annoyed by Menelik's presence in the game. I don't even understand where he's getting so much culture. Look at this. So he's got 33 culture per turn. Let's look at the score victory. Here we go. So 33 culture per turn from no wonders. Barely any religion. He has had 5 great people though. But it's not like they could give him culture. See, I don't understand where he gets it from. I see no theater squares on his empire at all. I highly doubt he has one on the coast. It's very frustrating. The scout is all healed up, so we'll automate him. And finally close off our side of the continent from the other two. Well, to be fair, it won't be completely closed off until we put another city down right there. The reason I think it's good here, coast, we have cattle, rice, cocoa, and we still get a little bit of adjacency from the world wonder here. I'm gonna heal up this warrior, send this one forwards, and use this worker to repair that farm. Wow, that is one aggressive scout, my. Jeez. Linkoping finished their holy site. We can either get a shrine, an aqueduct, or a granary would help out as well. I guess I'll go for the granary. Granary, however you want to say it. How many tiles, or how many... Yeah, that's not worth improving. We could build colossal heads next to the mine. I believe that they give faith. Yeah, they're not so great at this rate. I'll just send my builder over to clear this marsh. And here we go. Norrköping. Perfect. We're gonna give the builder we promised to Jönköping and buy one for the newest city as well. We could potentially get that campus right away. +4 right there. We could also go for the granary. But yeah, I think I'll go for the campus right away. The scout here attacked my warrior and was defeated as a result. We can promote him with battle cry. And we can, as we said, we were going to clear a marsh using these workers. We're very close to getting out of the Dark Age, which I would definitely want to do. But we only have 10 turns to get 3 era score. And I don't know how to do that. We couldn't get Caesarian ship. We are going to build the Oracle in that time. And I think that that'll give us 2. It might give us 3 though. I'm not 100% certain. Hopefully it'll be enough though. This builder will take over these cocos. Let's see if we can sell any of them. Jade, 5 gold per turn, perfect. She has diamonds, what about cocoa? 9 gold per turn, amazing. And I think we already are selling cocoa to Menelik. Yeah, we are. And he definitely wouldn't want our diamonds considering he has his own. As does Tamiris, right? Yeah, Tamiris has her own diamonds as well. This builder, we're going to use him to get that cattle over there and to build a quarry. I'm going to send a trade route to Lisbon yet again. And we're going to push these warriors out to clear out any barbarians. I feel like we used that builder really well to improve some of the tiles around Jönköping. We gave the city a lot more production and food yield. So hopefully they can use that well. And we're going to build a colossal head here because the 2 faith on top of the 1 production and 3 food is great. As for the last action that we have with this builder, I'm actually struggling because I would want the city to increase in production, but I don't know how to do it. A mine only gives 1 extra production, which won't benefit us at all, really. I guess going from 3 to 5 does double the speed at which we produce, so I'll build a mine here. Yet another flood to destroy my freshly repaired farm. Amazing. I'm feeling very unlucky with this game, other than the fact that I got the better part of a continent to myself. But now that I think about it, only 3 cities here could benefit from it, and maybe 1 here. I don't understand where the science and the culture is coming from Menelik. Not a single campus. I understand that he gets a 15% bonus in science and culture yield, but he has no science or culture yield. Like, this is why this game frustrates me sometimes. I tested out multiple times with the Simone Bolivar AI. His capital, just for no reason, gets about 60 science per turn. And it's so ridiculously frustrating. And the reason that I found this out was me and a friend were playing a multiplayer match, and we were conquering Simone together. And for some reason, in the classical era, he had 60 science per turn. And he kept that science until we took over his capital, and then he went from 63 to 2. And he had no campus in his capital at all, no wonders, nothing. The AI is just given a very unfair boost, which is so frustrating. And I feel like that's what I'm looking at here. Like, how does this AI justify having almost 40 culture per turn? There's not a single icon of culture yield on his empire. And I have 12 from 1 theater square district and no wonders. I'm going to use this builder to repair the freshly flooded farm and to build a new farm on this tile as well. 7 turns until the era ends. Hopefully we can make good use of it. Repair this for 5 and then improve that for 4. That should really help out Rebro. It has enough housing for 9 citizens. If we can get to 10, we can have it produce 4 districts. All the warriors from here seem to be gone, so I'm going to send my warriors back. And considering the amount of gold I have, and no immediate things that need improvement, I'm going to purchase some archers. I'm going to get one in Jönköping. And probably some along my northernmost walls.
I cannot imagine it.
The one thing we have an advantage on over everybody else would be our diplomatic favor. we seem to be we are controlling Caesarianship of 4 out of 6 city-states. But to be fair, that is only because 3 of them, we are the only ones that have met them. So we definitely need to use our diplomatic favor to our advantage. Because if a culture victory isn't possible this game, a diplomatic victory is usually very easy to achieve. And it might be our coward's way out, so to speak. I want to keep this archer in the city. And we have 144 faith this turn with which we can purchase a builder. And it looks like we're going to have to put him in Jönköping because another disaster has ruined the city. Of course. Just a series of unfortunate events. I'm going to get Reyna and appoint her to Stockholm. She has really great bonuses for the city. Really wasn't worth killing our scout for a boost in inspiration, but it is what it is. Another event in a series of unfortunate events.
I sprang upon the swift ship in the
A little piece of good news, we did manage to build the Oracle. Which means that this theater square, soon to be complete, will get a bit of a boost. And that we will get great yields for our great people points. Especially for scientists, considering that we have so many campuses. So look at this. Scythia has 4 great scientist points per turn. How much does Menelik have? 0. So what we can deduce is that Ethiopia has no campuses and yet is equal to our output of science per turn. And apparently Tamaris has more campuses than we do, and yet she earns less science. There she has 1 complete campus with a library. And that's it. Oh no, she does have another one here with the library in progress. That is more than us though. We only have 1 complete campus without a library. And we're working on a second one here. Sometimes I feel like the game just pulls values out of its ass. It's so frustrating at times. So if you ever feel bad about getting absolutely steamrolled by the AI on higher difficulties, don't feel bad about it. The amount of tricks and the amount of try-hard effort that you need to apply when you're playing on level 7 or level 8, it's incomparable. You need to make every single turn be the perfect choice, or you need to be playing using overpowered strategies. It's really shameful. Enjoy the game in lower and medium difficulties, and don't let anybody shame you for it. Because, I mean, we're playing on level 5, so 1 level above average, and we are experiencing this level of bullshit. Unbelievable. It's a government plaza that Menelik has, a holy site with a shrine, an entertainment complex, and that's it. No campus, yet he matches us in output. Ridiculous. Alright, so to get back to it, Stockholm, we should build the amphitheater to get a great writer points per turn. Yeah. Hopefully by the next era we can get great writers down and start building some tourism. So we did get 8 tourism and the 3 era score we needed from the Oracle, which is just life-saving, really. I could not get into a Dark Age, considering that Scythia is going to be applying some loyalty pressure soon enough. This builder is going to need to repair all of this land, sadly. But, you know, that's what they're for. Somebody's finished Machu Picchu.
No hour of life is wasted.
Interesting. For my next tech, I'm going to go for an apprenticeship so I can unlock industrial zones, considering that we have such a problem with production in most of our cities. And I don't think I could save this scout unless I can get him in the water in time. We could clear this forest. Complete our theater square district here and get started on either the amphitheater or the campus. I'm not too sure, considering that we're going to get the tile for the campus in 10 turns and it takes us 13 turns to build the amphitheater. I'm just going to build the amphitheater. Yeah. We need to also take note of our faith per turn. There is only 2 turns left in the era, and we are going to get we're going to get 49 extra faith. So we are not going to be able to purchase anything with the faith, sadly. What a shame. Would we be able to purchase a... what's the word here? A missionary? Not even that. Linkoping has finished its granary and is ready to build a district. I like the idea of a campus, potentially over there, or a theater square. I'm going to go with a theater square, considering that I have another campus being built here, and we are going for a culture victory. I'm going to stick to the theme. This warrior is going to stand on guard. This builder cleared out a forest here, I believe. He can go build a farm here. We just have to purchase the tile is all. So, we've entered the medieval era. And it's led us to realize that we are not in as viable of a situation as we thought we were. We severely lack military strength and need to do something about it as soon as possible, because Menelik and Scythia have expanded very, very aggressively. Very quickly, we should take this land. This is a great piece of land, and we need to pressure Scythia away from us. We should also close the gap here to make sure that we cover the entire middle of the continent and prevent any direct expansion south. We need to, hopefully for our dedication, which is right here, I will choose it next video. Hopefully we can choose to get era score whenever we convert a city to a religion. And I hope that we can convert all of our unconverted cities, which would be Jönköping and Norrköping, which would give us, I think, 4 era score. And then for these 3 city-states, we can convert them as well for an extra 6. So that could give us 10 era score very early on. For money, 800 gold, huh? I wonder if we are going to have to purchase a settler or build one to take over this part of the continent. We're just going to have to wait and see. Yeah, it was very stressful that we lost the pyramids and that we had to use so many build charges to repair from natural disasters, but we knew the risks going in. We didn't build next to this volcano not expecting for it to erupt. We didn't build on the river not expecting for it to flood. And it did give us great bonuses, but it did also cost us some builds. We're also going to have to figure out why Stockholm has a stagnant population. It's just a lack of food. So we might need to trade with some nearby cities, because I don't see any nearby tiles that we could use for food other than the cows, which I don't think we're able to purchase. We are. Maybe we'll do that next turn. Well, that's it for now. Thank you for joining me for this unfortunate episode. I'll see you in the next one, and have a good day.